Ricardo Medrano.
What type of music do you listen to?
I mostly consider myself like a rocker. Rockers and rocking music, rock and roll music is what I like to listen to.
How does that make you feel?
You know, to be honest, as you know, strange as it sounds for most people, it's mostly to get them pumped up. Mostly you would hear people, mostly from what I understand at the gym, that will listen to rock music to really pump them up. But for me, it really relaxes me, as strange and different as it sounds. Rock music really does make me relax.
Is it the rhythm of the rock? Or?
Mostly the rhythms, but I'm also listening to, I'm a musician. I mean, that's what I graduated in, music education, the music theory. I'm a music director at my church, so one of the things I'm always constantly listening to, I'm listening to what they're saying, I'm hearing how the rhythm goes, but for me, the perspective that I have is I'm listening to so much more. I'm listening to more in-depth stuff that's happening in the music that somebody, you know, of average just listening to the music because they like how it sounds. I'm listening to more beyond that. So that's what gets my attention, especially to a real good rock song where I'm hearing like 10 different things happening at the same time. I'm listening to it subdividedly at the same time, as opposed to the person next to me who has really no musical background. He hears the music and he hears how it's going and he likes it. But sometimes at the point I'm even imagining myself like I can see the actual guitar player, you know, just doing what they're doing, moving around. I'm listening to everything that's happening in between the lyrics, in between the verses, the choruses. Even if I've never heard that rock song before in my life, I'm listening to all of that, and to me, that's what I grasp the most about rock and roll. Because to me, I feel like it's stuff that you don't usually hear in like hip hop or rap, rhythm and blues, soul, you know, whatever you call it. It's just distinguishedly different because you also have these subcategories of rock and roll. You got alternative rock, you got pop rock, you got soft rock, you got power ballads, you got metal, you got hardcore. Even with that, rock and roll to me is one of those genres of music that it can take classical music and make it sound awesome. It can even incorporate somebody rapping to it, so you get a little bit of everything. You know, it's a little bit of something for everyone who has different preferences. To me, it's one of those genres that it can take any kind of music and incorporate it all into rock and still make it sound true to the original music.
What is your favorite song?
Dang, that's hard. I would have to say a song that we sing in church. It's called "To God Be the Glory."
And what do you feel when you listen to this song?
To me, I just feel God's presence. I'm pretty sure not everyone's gonna understand.
And what are you thinking when you listen to it?
I just think about everything that's happened in my life, how I've gotten to where I am, and yeah.
And what do you see?
I just picture me as a little kid, and I would always get into trouble, and like I would always get hurt, like either cutting my finger off or like all these bad things happening to me, and somehow I overcame all these things, and that's what that's how I see it, like how God was able to just put me through all this and take me out of it.
What has music led you to do?
I listen to a sad song and I automatically think of like some sad thing that happened like years ago. Like it doesn't matter how I'm feeling.
Nice. It just unlocks a memory. Alright, definitely. Is there anything you want to add to the power of music?
The only thing I can really say is that music speaks for everybody. What the things we cannot say, music says for us. It's a powerful thing, it really is.
How does music impact your life?
I think without music, life would be boring to me. I just love to listen to music. I like to play. I play instruments. Sometimes when I'm playing, I even get the chills. Like, it gets to me. Whatever I'm playing,
Just makes you forget everything in the world.
It makes me forget everything in the world. Yeah, it's very powerful.
So music's a way out for you.
Music is a way out for me. Music helps me get through a lot of things. Like I said, times where like I'm just down, you know, and I'll just throw on those headphones, or I'll just start playing my guitar, or I'll start playing my piano, and it's like everything else goes away, you know, and it's like my main focus is in like the melody I'm playing, or in the song I'm playing. I don't know, it's so powerful.
Do you think people listen to certain types of music when they're feeling a certain emotion?
People usually listen to rock to hype them up, you know, to get that adrenaline, like getting up there, you know. So yeah, I think people listen to different types of music and they want to feel a certain type of way. Can you go a little more into detail with like how powerful music can be to somebody?
Music, no matter what the genre, let's go beyond the rock and roll. Music has that influence where it can either make your day better, or it can sincerely leave your day in shatters. You probably had a great day and you're listening to this music because it just, man, it pumps you up. You go to sleep happy because you're listening to all these songs, you know, just life. I mean, yeah, you got all these songs which have like these days with lyrics. I mean, you can't, it's kind of hard as sad at the same time that nowadays music has such a heavy sexual innuendos that are, you know, pertained through the lyrics. But for some reason, people are still influenced in the sense that they feel happy. But what about the songs where, like, you know, by chance, I mean, how many times have you read probably on like Twitter or Facebook that a certain song played and it reminded them of a certain event in their life, or even a funeral, or even a song that, you know, somebody who's passed on, you know, they really listen to it. So music through a certain song can also bring a sense of sadness because you have this memory that comes back of probably like a loved one. You know, I can use the example of my wife, that there was a song that, it was a Christian song by some fool named Marino, some song called La Tribulación, I'll never forget, that her mom listened to that song day in and day out on her final days. So my wife carries not only that memory of her mom, you know, towards the end of her life, she carries the song with her. So what can music do to you as well on a day in and day out? Even the oldest song can stay with you your entire life from beginning to end because of one event. And that's the power of music. There's stuff like that that not only stays with you for a lifetime, but it stays with generations through a lifetime. I mean, if you want to talk power, that music has huge influence in power in everybody. Like, there's no escape around it.